Okay, Lena got some hip hop in the building. It's 2019. Look at this.
Wow.
Y'all seem ready. Y'all seem ready. Yes, we're excited. We're Katani, like Kat said. We are a mix of our names, cats. You know, this is the cat of Katani, and it's also Kat, my best friend, and I'm AMANI. So we put our names together and we made Katani, and it works, right?
I like it too.
So you can find us on social media at KATANI Music on Instagram and a few other places. Like wearekatani.com if you want to check us out. But we just want to keep sharing. But we feel like before we get too deep in the set, we kind of want to call in some support from those who guide us and those who aren't necessarily here in the physical form. But you know, no matter what religion, background, or non-religion, whatever race, culture, situation, we all have ancestors, right? And we all have those, if not for whom, we would not be here. And so we want to take a minute, and we all got to respect the elements. So take a second, call in before we move forward.
Oh yeah, I pray for wealth and strength for all our seeds and mothers.
Let us then reign for many moons.
Fuck these rappers, fuck these labels, call us bitches. They call us bitches, you hear me? They killing my sisters, and I pray for revolution.
Evolution.
Resolutions. Flow through me and use me to shut that shit down. I say. Gotta ask Melanie, the goddess with a slick ass tongue and a lit ass flow. Gotta ask Melanie, the goddess with a slick ass tongue and a lit ass flow. Gotta ask Melanie, the goddess with a slick ass tongue and a lit ass flow. One more. Gotta ask Melanie, the goddess with a slick ass tongue and a lit ass flow. Bunch of, what's the next line? I forgot. Bunch of kids around me, they ain't playing for my.
Bunch of kids around me, ain't no playing. We're not coming for the kiddies in the schools, goddamn. Do it for my niggas in the choke right there. Do it for my women in the hole right now. Women getting killed and the kid living dreams on the hill. Gotta watch out for the boys right now. Goddamn, what a time, what a year. Fear what the young boys feel. I heal, never be killed, that's real, no lie. You can catch me going peers right now. Bet you wanna hush me now, don't you? Hatred never slow me down.
Nah.
No, you can't tie me down. Like Tubman roll, I'm underground. Freedom, think about the ish they bumping. Riot like it owe you something. Stunting on freedom, front and came pole like this time we busting. Spent reparations on a function. Spent some days just to function. Yet and still we glow and grow and keep that shit on bumping, jumping, jumping, y'all. Hey,
Katani, they wanna know who we be. Goddess pieces from the east, adding substance to these beats. Heard she plays us in her crib, learned the words in like a week. Think it's how we made her feel. Wake up, boys, you been asleep. Stop the madness, all this rapping made me realize we the baddest. Got a message for the masses and can translate it to Spanish. Universo, universe. What you see when you see her. Ain't nothing more to it, sir. Together we can make magic. But how you treat me is tragic. I love you, but boy, the fact is that you have been killing us at a higher rate than these crackers. We must destroy all these systems. Racism, capitalism, sexism, colonialism, of which we are all a victim. Goddamn, goddamn. Gotta ask.
There it is. With a slick ass tongue and a lit ass flow.
Gotta ask Melanie, got it.
With a slick ass tongue and a lit ass flow. Thank y'all. Yeah, shout out to everybody who's making noise. Feel free to make extra noise. You know, Kat came up in the church. I did. I'm just a loud person. We like the noise. Yes, all the time. It's good, right? Hello.
They came in dancing. I see
Come
you.
on, somebody.
Yes.
That's a remake of a song that was made popular by Gold Link, right? Thank you, crew. So what we like to do is, you know, we love a good beat, we love a good song, but we hate being called like bitches, hoes, all types of things out of our name. And you know, so we just decided to, instead of just listening to the music or pretending that it wasn't talking about us, we decided to just remake it and to say, yo, you got the same tools as us, you can do a better job. So this next song is another example of that. It's a remake of a song by J. Cole and Boss called Lit. So you can check out misogyny.com or wearekatani.com if you want to hear more of these. But we gonna go on a little journey. Roll up with a 9 down, roll the white down. Boy, it's been a while since I spent the night down. I'm with it though, flow uncontrolled. Radio got us pigeonholed. He spit in Europe, bars and homes. Just remember them puns and flows. He took me home, shut the door, freaked me out when he cut me off. Did it twice in a row. I'm not trying to fight, I told him no. That's the last time I seen him fall. He be getting too eager, yo. Primping like it's my season. We bleeding more than these panties. When your mom stay worried, cause the girl stay buried in your pain black as February. You preach, it's lit. Can you feel the buzz? That's a half. Shit, it was. It's lit. Can you feel the buzz? That's a half. To a place that he never would discover. First I tried to love him, then I had to dub him. Playing with my safety, taking off the rubber. See my around nursery undercover. Kicked him out my space, throw it back to my ways in the days in the back with a male gaze cover. Blurred lines and gray. Was good homies. He like, how you gonna call me? Then pump the brake. Yeah, ask you on his day, boy. Still you gotta wait. Say you impatient, intoxication, contemplating, acquaintance raping. Boy, I'm the crux of this conversation. Stand up, protect my amazing graces. Respect who birthed the nation. Respect who birthed your nation. Fiends, it's lit. Can you feel the buzz? That's the hat. Ring, ring, and shit it was. It's lit. Can you feel the buzz? It's lit. 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 Can you feel the buzz? Do you believe in love? What's your drug? What's your drug?
Love is you.
Only you.
Visions with you.
Eternity with you. Take a moment.
Y'all can pretend we singing that part.
Do you remember what you made of?
You'd be surprised how many lies you can hide in the flow. Listen to this trick with my eyelids low. I got my crown back, so I'm good if you ain't know. Forever, cause Katani got the timeless flow. Yo, trying to get these digits. We busy trying to build these bridges. I'm being 12 years old, don't will it. Never put your love being so damn twisted. I ain't really know what true love was. Till I have my kids, nothing I would put above. Till you reach down inside and put your pride aside. You would never understand true love. Maybe if you put yourself in the shoes of a woman, then you know what all the fuss is about. Over sexualized, you can't conceptualize. Keep sour ramen name in your mouth when you gotta bounce. Can't say it enough. Pulling bitches like we ain't hated it enough. You pulled that trigger and you a fake. If you don't play Katani, don't tell me in your truck, huh? It's a cold world, don't you forget
don't
that.
Forget it.
I think my mama warned me, oh Lord, how could I not spit that? But no give ups for me.
No.
Long as I got kids depending on me. Yeah. Long as the people still dying to be free, I look around and I know there's no excuses for me, yo. Lots of people die. I'm just thinking that it could be me. Scared of the days you be seeing me as a hashtag, but I guess that's how it's gotta be. Nah, I'm on something new, fam. I'm telling you the truth, fam. No flip-flop with the racks in my boots and swap it out. Feeling the front when I'm crying out. I'm sad on this beat, let me vibe out. We was two queens with a few deep bars up in my house, writing rhymes out, but money made it happen. Could've just ignored it, but we made it rapping. Trust. We heard him rapping. Now with his words, he the main assassin. Another shot fired, so I'm faded, asking how long does this thing called pain be lasting? Another shot fired, so I'm faded, asking how long does this thing called pain be lasting? The pain be masking is deep. It's deep. Can you feel the buzz? It's lit. Ring, ring, and shit. It's lit. Can you feel the buzz? It's lit. Feel the buzz. Do you believe? I believe in love with you. What's your drug? Thank you, everyone. There's a lot of words to take in, but it's some deep. You know what I mean? It's deep. It might take another listen or two, so you might have to go to misogyny.com. You might have to. And check those tracks out and listen to misogyny. Like that? Like this. You got more of those? Like misogyny, but not at the end. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Did y'all make that up?
Yes, y'all did. We did. Okay. But not just us, right? Every single person who's been a freedom fighter, who's wanted to see gender equality for all these years that we've been human beings segregating ourselves based on our body parts. That's so silly. That's weird, right? That ain't what love is about. I think we need some more love music out here.
You better kill them with a love song.
Sometimes you gotta, you know? Sure. You know, a couple people have said this quote in a bunch of different ways, but essentially that love is the face of justice in public, right? So, you know, we think about all this social justice work. A lot of times people be like, oh, why can't we just get along and love each other? Oh, I don't see color. Oh, let's just be one. And it's like, words. So I'm gonna need you to show up for Black lives because they matter, and show up for trans lives because they matter, and show up for marginalized people, not just talk about it. So that is what we are expecting of y'all. But clearly, y'all still here, so y'all with it. But sometimes, you know, you gotta just get them in the emotional places. You gotta kill them with a love song.
You sure do.
Right, so this is a new song. I'm working on it. But it requires some audience participation.
So y'all better get ready.
Okay. So the chorus is very simple. It's for you though. It is, all right, we're gonna practice it on the beat. Y'all ready? It's gonna be like, hit him in the middle, gotta kill him with a love song. Hit him in the middle, gotta kill him with a love song. Gotta kill him with a love song. I'ma say the hit him in the middle part, or Kat will say it. Don't worry, but y'all can say it too. Hit him in the middle, gotta kill him with a love song. Hit him in the middle, gotta kill him with a love song. Hit him in the middle, gotta kill him with a love song. Yes, everybody, y'all sound nice. Okay, let's start over. We rose from concrete, out there jungle. That's how we stumble, but we always seem to find our balance. Hey. Call my bluff when you show up, bring you like who, where. We both knew how to love, stretched and rolled up and came on back group here. Resolution like it's new year, built the love and never removed fear. Understanding on prima facie that love is real and black. Child is here, gas, slave quarters and swaggosaurus. Don't whip the Taurus and birth is in this life. Sets the stand for strife, healing in this life. Questioning the white road, why I'm so woo, shit, fucking lit. Eartha Kitt said, go and let them flex. That love is a non-compromising experience I want to share, yeah. Everything I've come to love about me won't doubt me no more, cause I know my worth. They got my hands in the dirt, willing to do all this work and take the time to weed my triggers. Built the bridge from the burn. Writing this song it occurred to shine the light in the word. Could get the gangsters deterred and feed the hood past the first. Gotta keep my heart song on burst. It's what my people deserve. No indecision, hold the vision. Been conducted since birth. And I said, hit him in the middle, gotta hit him with a love song. Hit him in the middle, gotta hit him with a love song. Okay, hit him in the middle, gotta hit him with a love song. Yeah, not all warriors use knives, set up right. Hit him in the middle, gotta hit him with a love song. Okay, hit him in the middle, gotta hit him with a love song. Hit him in the middle, gotta hit him with a love song. Not all warriors use knives, set up right. Is this old age older than your family? Do you know I got a dream? You gon' blow it in the trance and you flow when you're going for your dreams and your instinct, yeah, what you here to do. The fear in you tearing you down, bringing you close to the ground where you came from and your name from. Brown, black, native, Asian, liberation. They've been hating since my Haitian people liberated, up and rated. Iterations of my nation's origin, allegiance to my origins, encouraging the chorus of your honest affirmations. Vibration on our reason with ourselves, in our voices, commotion of my insides. We inside a dream, gonna ignite and be like, ain't saying that it's all bliss, but shit. We still here, bitch, y'all major accomplishment, resilience on a zillion, earth and children in my feelings. I'm healing all my elders and my children, remembering what my people could be in community and unity. If you feeling free to sing with me, say hit them in the middle, gotta hit them with a love song. Y'all need to come to the front. Yes, hit them in the middle, gotta hit them with a love song. Yes. Not all warriors use knives, set them right. That's right. Hit them in the middle, gotta hit them with a love song. Okay, hit them in the middle, gotta hit them with a love song. What you gotta? Hit them in the middle, gotta hit them with a love song. Not all warriors use knives, set them right. We dark and beautiful, we coming with the light. Twisted up like locks and DNA, don't wanna fight. I've been loving you since the inception of my life. Reminded me I made of burning stars and flashing lights. We talking beautiful, we coming with the light. Twisted up like locks and DNA, don't wanna fight. Yeah, I've been loving you since the inception of my life. Yes, reminded me I'm made of burning stars and flashing lights. One more, we talking beautiful, we coming with the light. Twisted up like locks and DNA, don't wanna fight. I've been loving you since the inception of my life. Reminded me I'm made of burning stars and flashing lights.
Goddamn, goddamn.
My whole inspiration.
Well, speaking of inspiration,
yes,
and speaking of love, I think you should do this Lil Wayne remix.
Oh, what? Me again?
You again?
No. Okay. Well, y'all. Hey.
Just one more.
You know,
we're not a fan. Is what I'm saying. I don't know about y'all.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan. This is why I'm rapping in the first place, because I came into the studio with this person right here, and I was like, oh my God, this is a possibility. I never would have even known if I was a rapper if I didn't go to the studio with Cat So Poetic. So I love you. I'm gonna dedicate this song to you. This is another remake. I don't know if y'all remember this song by Lil Wayne. I think it's like Future, Drake is on it. It's Love Me. And basically, when I heard this song, y'all know this is the beat.
Love Me.
Here we go. It's like, I'm on that road, I got call.
Yeah, I know it, right? Come on.
I don't want to sing the other words. I don't want to forget mine. Long as much, love me. It's trash, but it's so catchy. It's so catchy. Yeah.
It's one of those songs you love, but hate, because you just like, damn, you mad disrespecting me, but I really like the beat and I want to dance to it.
Exactly. So this song, when I first heard this, I remember being on the bus, coming back from somewhere, and being like, oh snap, like what? This is real music that they put on the radio? I was so appalled, and I felt like I was in a relationship with a man at the time, and I was like, yo, if I ever break up with this man, I'm gonna be queer for the rest of my relationships ever, because how is it possible for this kind of music, for men to be making this kind of music, and it to be on the radio, and like, young people can hear this, like, no, it's, you out here trying to just raise kids and keep them safe, like, you know, or teach kids, or however your relationship with kids are. You trying to be in a relationship with people on your own. And I'm like, how people supposed to respect me in a world that it's okay to play that kind of music? And it's really not just reserved to hip hop music and rap music. It's across all genres. It's really trash.
That's a mother effing fun.
So we here for y'all. We got the fixed tape coming for you, 2019. All right. So it's like I'm gonna crowns now. So it's like, I got some crowns with me, I could call. Hey, it's happening. I know misogyny won't claim us all, but we gon' heal to the day it fall. Long as this system ugly, I give fuck about no paper. Long as this system ugly, give fuck about no paper, long as my sister hungry. Pussy bird brother, stop hating. Katani got that fire. Pussy bros tell us don't save a man. Daily blacks getting body. Supremacy on that shit. Watch her plan the quick right then birth our babies. Earthly, when y'all protest, she is 10. She gon' birth get us a hand. Said rest in power, Corinne. She wore old money. Reparation, she know the way it can mend. She said that y'all boss was ungodly, and so we came through real kindly. They acquit who they want, arrest him they won't. She got that squad car credit, call it failing the young. He said that, boo, you got a right to be mad. Love it when you get real loud. We need patriarchy to be done. We gon' make come crash it down. I'm on that cruise shit and system fall. What's happening? I got some crowns when they make a call. Yeah, I know misogyny won't claim us all. Hell no. But we gon' heal to the day it fall. Heal to the day. Long as this system hungry, my sister hungry. Yeah. I give a fuck about no paper, long as my sister hungry. My sister hungry. My siblings hungry.
give a fuck about no bank alone. This system ugly. This system ugly.
This system ugly.
It's ugly, ugly.
It's real ugly.
Damn ugly.
ULGY. It ain't got no alibi. It's ugly. Hey, hey, it's ugly.
Yo, give it up for AMANI, y'all.
Thank you.
It's like she the best rapper alive.
That's such a nice thing to say. Wow, that is actually your role in the world. So thank you for just seeing me for it in awesome moments. Yo, I heard you was a dope poet though. I heard your name was like Cat So Poetic. I heard you were like really poetic.
Word. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Word. So yeah, I mean, I went through a nice little journey in my life where I went from, like she said, I grew up in the church, and then I went from that to really just questioning everything. And I wrote this when I was really depressed at home. On my mind is all the time that I've spent up in this bed, staring at the ceiling. Negative thoughts up in my head until I realize I am everything that's in existence. I am the flower and the stars out in the distance. I'm not only human, I'm a movement. You are witnessing my evolution, a revolution that will not be televised. And if you ask the preacher man, he gonna tell you lies. But you ain't that surprised, cause who can be trusted? If you ain't disgusted by the lies, your brain is corrupted. The system is fucked, and here's why. There are people dying all because of pigment. All across the nation, and it ain't a figment of our imagination. It's the world we live in. And all we thinking is how we gonna raise our children in this world full of hate and love, mistakes and guns, where all we do is ache for our sons and pray for our daughters. I'm not sure how to keep myself in order. And what is truth, cause I've been looking for it. And I've discovered that it's not what I was told before. And in fact, it's more like everything that I was told is foreign. But if I share it with my people, will they still see me as equal? Why is faith important? The church is dormant and they're claiming that their God's enormous. But I ain't seen them around here. All I see is corpses. Is my vision distorted? The preacher's steady teaching garbage, but we still give them applause as I'm appalled at how we let things be. It was our ancestors hung on a tree. My great-great-great-grandmother raped and beat, forced to believe in a God who took 400 years to set us free. I question everything, refuse to be a victim of religion. I am not a sinner. I am just a winner. Even in the winter when it's cold inside, deep down I got the drive to survive. I know it's time because I exist within some billions of galaxies that all started as a point smaller than an atom. See, I didn't come from Adam. No, it's hard for you to fathom. It was hard for me to fathom too. But now I'm ready to accept the truth. Request the proof of what they telling you. I'm telling you, the day you do, you'll get a better view of who you are. You were a star. You were a star from the start. But I've been thinking about the conditions of my people and about how we are never really treated equal. Ever since they stuffed us in the ship next to our fecal matter, they let us know that we don't really matter. Now I'm steady thinking about all the ways we lost control. How they told us kneel down to our God or lose your soul. Now we teach it to our kids like it must be the way to go. So do you think for yourself or do you do what you're told? All religion does is take away the rights of people. Is it true? All we are is just a bunch of house Negroes. Celebrate the 4th of July, but we ain't free though. We so busy trying to preserve our ego. Don't want to hear reason. We don't mind hearing deceit though. And it's don't want to hear reason. We don't want to hear reason. We don't mind hearing deceit though. And they just want our people on their knees, yo. Listen, this is not how it's supposed to be. And they're killing people publicly like it's a joke to be. Lying dead on the pavement, mama making arrangements on the news, making statements like, I believe God, and God will make a way. Even though she'll never ever see her son again. Forgiveness in my heart, Jesus the only one. But where was Jesus when the cops were shooting at her son? I just want to know, where does that power go? When things go crazy and we're all about to lose control, where is God then? How is he good if he don't stop it? Is he cowardice? Or is it powerless? Shit, is he even there? This is the shit I think about, just making you aware. You probably think about it too, but maybe you're just scared to come to a conclusion that you never thought was there. But it's okay to think about it. Let the truth prevail. Freedom.
Damn. You be saying some real shit.
Damn.
'Cause you is a poet. I wrote this poem for you and all the amazing poets that are so inspiring. And just all the regular people, all of us. We don't even know of our brilliance. We don't even know of our brilliance, of our twinkle, of our starlight, and the curious, unknowing, unending night, the wisdom of eons within us. Stand by, Mayday, Mayday, enlightenment is on the rise. Feel you're awesome. Dig into your heels and remember you're gorgeous. The depth, the feel, let it stroke and guide you. Alone you stand. And you are perhaps the best that you got, and you don't even know what a pot of liquid gold it is. Felix Felicis feels foolish to mention, for you are not craft for play. You are dust anime, or clay, or water, or vibration, or particle, or wave, or living word. Stand up and rise like the illusion you are, and paint a magnificent dream artist. You captivate, stun still, silence me. Everything's happening. Did you hear? Your cells just divided. That's galaxies colliding. That's what just happened. That's how you feel. You captivate me with your you-ness, the way only you can wear that you-ness. Be you-ness. I love you-ness, and you don't even know how magnificent your you is. The onyx, the indescribable hue, the pavement, the universe is paved of you. So beautiful out there. Poets, speak. Speak. Do your work. Don't put it to waste. Don't question the trauma and freeze. Be here and listen now. Trust your instinct. There's a current underneath that you can manipulate, orchestrating symphonies of social goodness, rebirthing the world through speech and listening. The miles we gain by walking with a stranger. Learning from their pain melts your storms into rain. Thunder and empathy are the same thing. They roar from the crust, from the center, and shake up everything around us, everywhere and around us. Arrest the status quo, keep baking, keep making, keep creating, keep speaking, keep speaking. It's freedom encapsulated in wand and misnamed a muscle. Tongue be just. Tongue be courageous, tongue be kind, be beautiful. You are important. Speak, teach, reach, and listen. You are smart. Speak. You are kind. Listen. You are important. Speak. 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 But first, listen. Thank you for listening.
I met God and she's black. Melanin and cocoa butter running down her back. It's a fact that I'm strapped with a medal and an honor. Baby mama's making dollars out of 15 cents, no offense. I met God and she's black. Melanin and cocoa butter running down her back. It's a fact that I'm strapped with a medal and an honor. Baby mama's making dollars out of 15 cents, no offense. I met God and she's black.
Melanin and cocoa butter running down her back. It's a fact that I'm strapped with the metal. I honor baby mamas making dollars out of 15 cents.
No offense.
This is for our mamas. And all of them else unnamed should be here with us today. Now I'm supposed to post your bail if they lock me too. Who gon' fix up dinner? Drop Raekwon to school. If we starting movements, be responsible. Heads high, heart strong, you're incomparable. Unstoppable, unconquerable. And keep your mind to our pride, stay conscious too. Revolutionary music, let me drop a few. Keep your mind to what's right, cause they watch you, boo. Look up to you, another love for you. Want me to hold you down, claim that I'm your boo. In our streets day and night, I see injustice too. If Black Lives Matter, then ours do too. For my women in the movement who be dying too. Buried beneath high profile news, hanging from a pigtail noose, saying those was our dreams too. Going out to brown girls, getting up for school. And Ayana Jones, cause while she slept, he shoot. Cop that killed the baby in the bed, he got off too. This one for perms and my naturals. No matter how you wear it, you a goddess, boo. You got a brilliant spirit, and your worth is true. And when the world be tripping, just know that I see you. And when the world be tripping, just know that I see you. Tarika Wilson.
What I'm supposed to do if I'm scared too. Said you was cool, but I don't feel like I can count on you. I heard you say a time or two how much you hated to do for wearing this dress. Talking about how you think this world is a mess. And what will you tell your son? And how the system is oppressing you. All I want to know is just how different from the rest of you. Throwing us away for our sex and style choices. Treating us like second-class citizens. Our voices have been silenced for too long. And if you think that isn't violence, then you're dead wrong. But hurt people hurt people. I'm just trying to figure out how many bodies it'll take for you to realize it's your people that's dying, and this is me crying. Something way realer than that fake shit that you've been buying. When Orlando happened, I didn't hear a thing from you. Yo, if Black Lives Matter, then ours do too.
Yo, what you say?
I said if Black Lives Matter, then ours do too. All my folk in the movement will be dying too. Buried beneath high profile news, hanging from a rainbow noose, saying those was our dreams too. Going out to Nuni Norwood, Taha De Jesus, and Melissa Williams.
This one goes out to you. This one goes out to you.
And Mercy,
Tarika Wilson.
I see you,
lovely. I see you, all the mamas. I see you, Kendra Johnson. She was 92. Yo, before you switch this track, what would a silent do? Cause the next 28 hours could be me or you. If your skin tone hue, dark and beautiful, you might get locked and shot by crooked cops. Proportional, dishonoring truths. More love in the shoot. They worship Luke. You put your hands up and they still won't shoot and get away with it too. Think of the babies, boo. And when you finally get that juice, yeah, what you want to look what you done. Look how far you done came. They say that dreams come true, and when they do that, there's a beautiful thing. And do you wanna be happy? Well, yes, I do. Do you wanna be free?
We all wanna be free.
Yeah. Do you wanna be happy? It's a slogan. Your silence is violence, it maintains the status quo. And if you sleeping with them checks and facts, it's a story, yo. Your silence is violence, it maintains the status quo. And if you keep it with them stats and facts, it's a story, yo. Your violence.
Y'all gotta process that shit right there.
It maintains the status quo. Silence is violence.
Yes. When you're silent to injustice, you're complicit to it.
Not sure. We don't got no more time for that. It's like 2019. Maybe like this year, humans will recognize like, oh my God, the climate, and we are all connected, and we could just be running around like it's literally paradise made. Like, why we gotta do all this extra stuff, right? I don't want to be fighting for social justice all day. I want to go out and party. Like, you know, I want to eat the fruit that naturally just grows off trees. Like, I want to just, you know, have a home and not have to pay somebody. Like, come on. Like, what is the problem?
I want to be writing music about other shit.
You know, talk about that. Right? With this cat. Like, What kind of song can we make about this cat? Smell it. That song does exist, right? What's that? Smelly cat, what are they feeding you?
Right.
All right. The cat must have been eating the misogynistic bars of the radio. So what are we gonna call? They're gonna be Smelly Cat. We're gonna Freedom Cat, Freedom Cat, Freedom Cat. What are they telling you? That Black lives and trans lives matter too, and the rights of children are important to me as well. Because everybody want to be up here talking about, oh yeah, all these people, but they don't even be respecting like children's boundaries. They be thinking it's okay to hit all on them. Yeah, that's not okay. Okay, we can talk about that after. Actually, no, we should let it right the fuck right though. But anyway, any children in the building or anybody who used to be a child, we here for you. Alright. So where we at? The place where it all started?
Oh, yeah.
So we were just in our feelings about these things happening in the community. You know, we've done a lot of work around mass incarceration and like just racial justice, but we were realizing that folks who were in the movement weren't necessarily like down for all the liberation of all people. And we were just like, so hurt and like really just,
I thought you was here for this.
Yeah, sad and enraged. And so we were hanging out on Morton Ave, where Kat used to live, and that's where all of these songs like came into being. So this next song is called Morton Ave. It's going down on Morton Ave. We're down in the living room on Morton Ave. It's going down on Morton Ave. It's going down in the living room on Morton Ave. We're down in the living room on Morton Ave. It's going down in the Morton Lab. It's going down in the living room on Morton Ave.
Lena.
It's taking out this time. Who you calling a bitch? Fight the system, not the sister. Oh, really? Who do you think you are? Who you calling up? Who you calling up? You try to gaslight, but that's not the time to fight the system for real.
You better sing, girl.
Hey. All right, fight the system, not the sister.
That one's easy.
Fight the system, not the sister. Y'all can say it too. Fight the system, not the sister. If you feeling this, then put your fist up. Hey, fight the system, not the sister. Hey, fight the system, not the sister.
We feeding off of your energy right now.
If you feeling this, then put your fist up.
Do you know who your enemies are? Do you know you exist in the presence of God?
Say what?
Do you move to the rhythm and nod, or do you get in your feelings? Do you wear a facade?
Roll call for my queens that don't never get shine. Tell them cyber-thugging fellas to go after one time. And we gon' have to judge their characters by how many men to women they ignore when we
Where you pointing your guns? Where you throwing your shots?
Wow.
Who you trying to stop?
Do that shit to the ops.
Do that shit to the system. Putting you in the box. Putting you in the cuffs. Putting you in the block. I ain't trying to mold you. Let me tend to the crops. Let me tend to the babies. Got my stomach in knots. Got my stress level high. Why you not in their inbox? But you all up in mine. Now you wasting my time. Damn, the kids need me, but I'm on the front line of the battle bleeding. Try to turn to you, but you don't even see me. Call you on your bullshit, logic is deceiving. And you wanna hear me when I'm speaking. But then you wanna text me on the weekends. Trying to get some free, yo. Maybe I'm too busy checking dudes in the street. When you calling her ass, do you feel my pain and feet? When you check out my ass, feel the sacred of my breeze. Ain't gon' close to my breath, steady pumping on the beat. If you know what I mean, and you know you a queen, and you know that you been grinding just to stay on your feet. Yo, they on they F shit, only want you in they sheet. So this is for my ashy and them fake D's. Who you calling a bitch? Not me. Who you calling a hoe? Not me. Who you calling a bitch?
I'm taking out this time to give them a piece of my mind, Kat.
Better.
Taking out this time to give you a piece of mind. Fight the system, not the sister.
We killing this shit.
Who you think you are? Yes. We smashing the patriarchy one beat at a time. Not the sister. That's how it goes, y'all. That's it. Put your fist up. If you over it, we're gonna just leave, like, right? We're done. Job is done. Patriarchy smashed. Y'all feel like it's all handled? Nah, it's not over yet. Nah. Okay. Hey, so we got a couple more songs for y'all today. And I don't know, anybody ever been feeling like you just felt a little outcast, like a little out of place, a little bit like, oh, everybody's hanging out without me, or I say weird things in the middle of a conversation, just doesn't fit, or you like over apologize for your existence, I don't know, all types of stuff, or you just watch everybody having a good time on social media and you're like, but I was there, I don't know, sometimes you just be feeling the feelings, okay. Well, I be feeling the feelings sometimes, we be feeling the feelings. Word. This is a song, still trying kind of writing. But it's called Outcast, and it's like, you know, anybody ever felt that way before? Usually when I'm going through issue with a boo, that's when I start writing some songs and I'm all for, oh, you ain't calling me back? Now I got a new rap song, all right? So then I'm gonna do this on the Lil Uzi Vert beat that y'all will recognize. This is everybody's favorite song. Hey. Are you alright? Thanks for asking. Yeah, I can. Call me Mr. Solo Dolo, got you reaching for your YOLOs. But you full of shit, I know I'm full of it too. But you full of shit, I know I'm full of it too. But you full of shit, this is a damn song. Got wedded with truth, you pose up for two. Saw me tripping on my ego, asking what you want to. Got wedded to truth. You pulled up at 2, salty tripping on my ego, asking what we gon' do. I saw you knocking at my window. Still couldn't save me from the endo. I seen you walk out on your tiptoe. Ain't saying nothing but your lips know. I felt you calling from the window. 1,000 voices from within though. I'm tired of living on your tiptoe. Sure that your Urkel, so your wind slow. Ain't nobody fault that I don't fit in, take it in. You different, work no snowflake is alike. You are live, be the light, we alright. We gotta be alright, we gotta join the fight. Yeah. Build 7 bridges overnight. With the rumble of your walls, tear it down, let it fall. We are all each other, 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 are all each other, we are all each other, we are all each other, we are all each other. We slip it on like a cloak. Visibility, this insensitivity to real shit confuses me. That's a liability, confuzzles me, that's muffled me from lifetime before. Riders coming through your door, every breath a roar. My tongue is sore, Nairobi roar. Fam escaping war, and you're facing more. Let's get up off this coaster and up on mama's lap. To my mama, matter of fact, who birthed the world. And every single craving after that, to know I chose to be black and keep the diamond on my back. Sun the rooftop, and I'm digging on the scene where the gangster lean. Never been respectable, intergenerational, magic and sensational. And I'm melanated, boo, humbly gentrificated too. Still up here creating who could you be? Royalty starts to reign, live your dreams, never been respectable. Intergenerational, magic and sensational. And I'm melanated, boo, humbly gentrificated too. Still up here creating who could you be? Royalty starts to reign, live your dreams, never been respectable. Intergenerational, magic and sensational. And I'm melanated, boo, humbly gentrificated too. Still up here creating who could you be? Royalty starts to reign, live your dreams. We are all each other, 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 all each other. Blast off the mask on, family ain't hiding. Tried to cast my water, learned my mama was Poseidon. Set the looking for his Lord, grandmama right beside him. Dancing up the ocean floor, summer like Bin Laden. I was born in the storm, but forlorn in the garden. Backwater bars, now the ship subsiding. Sinking in they coffin, black bodies, stolen line up. Shooting in they line up, got no time to get their lives up. Just realizing that truth is staying embedded in the roots. And even when they try to shoot, ooh, they shooting. I
I see you dealing from the roof and shit stains from your troops and your horses. Let them loose, pick up a shovel, drop the loose and keep your freedom real inclusive. These shell a bullet, fear gon' pull it, please don't use it unless you came to drop some truth up in your music. Great responsibility, you use it or you lose. Yo, it's the peace that give you power, bow to us and don't confuse it. Katani, freedom, the way to BC. If you got what it takes to rock that mic right, hey, but still watch what you say when you be talking as God, when you walking as God on your best on the side, no palate, unless the king can get some pussy on his palate. Now come on, rally for her pleasure like a measure of your manliness and still watch what you say when you walking as God and you walking as God on your spine and they worship your tongue and it's fine. And on my own, yo, they tell me this line. So much is given, say much more is required. And on my own, yo, they tell me this line. So much is given, say much more is required. And tell them, hey, y'all, that your boss is real tired. You retire like somebody getting by. You need to change the game and flip the script. Katani, music higher. 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 Yes. Like somebody getting fired. But they don't give a fuck, they sloppy. Tried to break me in, all they wanted me to do was copy. Got supremacist soldiers quoted, throwing shade up on the tropics. Gonna stop it, black, black, black power like a rocket. I was born of the sun, bring the fire and the fury. Trying to reach the people cause I see the visions blurry. Centuries of oppression got me feeling in a hurry and I'm worried. Feeling like I'm running out of time, I'm out my mind. Knowing that it's long been overdue and wonder what you're gonna do to help me get to some solutions. My sister's dying, bring your resolution. Our responsibility to fuck these institutions. It's the peeps that give you power, bow to us and don't confuse it. Katani music, the way to get free. If you got what it takes to rock that mic right. Yo, kick it to him in Spanish real quick. Okay. Voy llevando un mensaje, libertad para mi gente, en nuestro idioma para ver cómo se siente. Dime si me oyes y para que más claro, necesito que me ayudes a terminar este trabajo. Met a dude, he told me I was better than the rest, so I kicked him to the curb and started banging on my chest. Told him I ain't got the time to teach him how to come correct. I ain't better cause I'm equal to my sisters. We ain't stressed over you or your approval. Our people, 1,000-year-old, no more time to divine. My tolerance been at zero. Got this royal Shima loving on the line. I got this royal Shima loving on the line. I'm too busy being God. I got stars to align and connect. Ashy niggas I reject, bruh. I'm pressing pause to reset. Check it, I'm tapping into my divinity. It's the Holy Trinity. Me, AMANI, ONVA, goon, meet the synergy. It's about to go down. It's another go round. Looking for some women in the crowd who's ready to go now. Like fuck the patriarchy. On my matriarch shit. Trying to bring you all just a little bit higher. I'm trying to bring you all just a little bit higher. Like somebody getting fired. Nice, but they don't give a fuck, they sloppy. Try to break me in, all they wanted me to do was copy. Got supremacist soldiers quoted, throwing shade up on the tropics. Gonna stop it. Black, black power like a rocket. You born to the stars, break your fire, leave you scary. Drop a motherfucker so the ratchet nation feel me. Trying to heal the ignorance, I got to look within me. Drop a motherfucker so the ratchet nation feel me. I was born to the stars, bring the fire, then you're scary. Drop a mother lover so the ratchet nation feel me. Try to heal the ignorance, I got to look within me. Drop a mother lover so the ratchet nation feel me. I was born at the stars. Bring it, what? Drop a motherfucker so the ratchet nation feel me. I'm trying to heal the ignorance, I gotta look within me. Drop a mother lover so the ratchet nation feel me. Trying to heal the ignorance, you gotta do what? Look within me. Goddamn. Sometimes you gotta drop a mother lover too, so the ratchet nation can feel you. Motherfucker, so some people can hear you. Some people remember where you came from. Like, we ain't forget, even though we had Cafe Lena, we made it. We remember where we came from, right? I think we made it. We done made it to the end of the set. Thank you. Well, we really hope that you guys enjoy some Katani. You guys, you girls, you non-binary people, you cats, you know, everybody. Thank y'all for being here with us. We have some Misogyny hats and we have music online. Folks can purchase. We got some t-shirts too. So also, you know, if you feel your mouth feel right, you might consensually ask, right? We might have a hug for you also, right? Yeah, just make sure you ask. You know, don't just be like, I'm a hugger, come in. No. Hold on.
pleasure. You can find us at wearekatani, KATANI.com, or misogyny, which is like miso. You know, make some noise for miso. You know, you put it in sometime. MISOGYNAH.com.
Yeah, we got some hats right there. She may have already said that. I just wanted to repeat that. You know, some of the shit that we had to say may have made you a little uncomfortable, and that is the fuck okay. It just means you still got some fucking work to do.
We all do.
We all do. So that's what we're here to do.
Yeah, we love to have conversations. And yeah, we appreciate y'all. Thank you, Cafe Lena. Yeah, we have a mailing list too. They just one more. Oh, they requested. They requested one. Sure. No one else.
Encore.
That we want to. Okay, that wasn't hard. Gonna pretend we're leaving right. Oh, okay, fine. If you insist.
We did not pay them to do that. Like we have in the past. No.
What should we do? Do you have any requests or a suggestion that would help us land on something?
Hats.
Hardest beat.
Hats.
The hardest beat. So you gotta go on to YouTube.
Yeah, what would you sound like with the hardest?
Do hats.
Hats. You're a genius. That's a good one. Yeah,
Thank you.
It rhymes with cats.
Oh, we're not on the internet right now. All right, everybody, just a moment.
Are you able to play that into your phone?
All right, so our very first single we ever released, coming up on 2 years ago, maybe 3, I'm not even sure now. Yeah, it was, I remember because it was Thanksgiving, and I felt like, oh no, I'm that person right now that's not, you know, doing the Thanksgiving thing. I'm trying to upload this song, but it was really important to us to get our music on places where folks could listen. So you can find this on Spotify, Tidal, as well as our website, wherever you like to listen to music. But we're just gonna pull up this beat. But do you have an aux? Send me the link. Cool. You know, these newfangled phones, they don't got no holes in them no more. I'm just like,
They don't got no holes.
they don't got no holes.
We are so happy to be here, y'all.
It's really hard. And it's been a day.
It's been a struggle. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long week, and we are feeling filled. We hope you are too. Thank you.
Yeah, so if y'all want to sing along, the chorus is really simple. Do you know how many hats I wear? F around, forgot who got you here. I said, do you know how many effing hats I wear?
Yeah, we like to be very passionate and curse sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, you know. I read so many people who curse more have like, you know, a larger vocabulary, you know. My mother would not agree, but yeah.
Shout out to my dudes, guys.
I just hit it. Thank you. We're gonna stand up. We usually stand up. This is weird. We're gonna be right here with y'all.
Stand up, pull up, put up, grow. Don't forget to press pause if I say so. Stand up, pull up, put up, grow. Don't forget to press pause if I say so. How it go?
I don't give a fuck, I'm popping. I don't even plan on stopping.
Look at me, I'm just so lit.
I don't even care a little bit if you're hating, cause I'm here to uplift. Do you know how many hats I wear?
F around, forgot who got you here.
Do you know how many hats I wear?
Must have forgotten that I got you here. I said,
Do you know how many fucking hats I wear?
hats I wear? Hats I wear?
Do you know how many fucking hats I wear?
Hats I wear? Hats I wear?
Listen, I don't give a fuck, I'm popping. I don't even plan on stopping. Look at me, I'm just so lit. I don't even care a little bit if you're hating, cause I'm here to uplift
All my women in the movement. Shout out to the folks that gender fluid. We gon' do it.
We can do it, we gon' do it again. We're the pieces of the puzzle of the revolution. Stand
up, pull up, put up, grow. Don't forget to press pause if I say so. Stand up, pull up, put up, grow. Don't forget they up close.
Why you ain't standing up? Do you know how many hats I wear?
Mess around, forgot who got you here.
Do you know how many hats I wear?
Okay, I said you got you here. I said, do you know how many of the hats I wear? Hats I wear? Hats I wear?
She know?
I see you.
Hey.
This is for you.
Money,
I don't give a what, I'm popping. I don't even care who's watching, girl, I'ma get it. I I'ma dance like black girls been shackled for too long. Freedom been for long, so just wanna take it stolen. Off our roster at a 20-something hour rate. Losing queens to rape, still we found our cake. So for you, this is just the chorus of the rhymes. But for me, this is what I call life. With all of my might, I'ma fight. And I don't gotta be polite. Right now, this is not about your rights. If you don't care about our daughters and our trans women getting slaughtered. And mothers like mine in this time. All of my might, I'ma fight.
And I don't gotta be polite.
No toxic lover, you ain't got the right. This is for my goddaughter. On her mind is a slow slaughter. Fuck your gaslight when the last time you fought for her. Make your tongue sound divine when you call for her. Say her name in your rhymes when the cops call her. Know that she was on her grind for the cops caught her. Correct Games. Say her name. Say her name. Correct Games. Thank you.